Hi, I'm Shannon O'Hara, and this is an invitation to conscious sexualness. So, what is conscious sexualness? Ultimately, it's the energies that heal, change, and transform everything. Do you see a lot of consciousness going on with people in the world? One of the least conscious, most insane, crazy areas on this earth with people in this day and age is sex and relationship. And for me, it has been that, and I've seen it be that for so many other people. And through the tools of Access Consciousness and many, many conversations with Gary Douglas and many, many classes of my own, I have discovered a window into a different possibility where the sexual energies are available, not totally judged out of existence, not totally misunderstood, and actually begin to be a companion for creation and healing and change and what else is possible. So in Access, Gary talks about that there are different aspects of sexual energies. And these are the sexual energies that people get so confused about. So in the sexual consciousness class, conscious sexualness class, we will be going over that a lot. So you guys can really start to learn what you're aware of and stop being confused. So we talk about sex. And what sex actually means is when you're looking good, standing tall and strutting your stuff. It's when your body feels great, it's when you feel great, it's when you look good and full of life, vital energy. That's sex, okay? Sexual energies are the energies of nature. It's total perceiving, knowing, being, and receiving. It's the energies that you have when you're out in deep nature or when you're holding a little baby. Those are the sexual energies, the peaceful energies, the healing energies, the perceiving energies. Okay? And then there's copulation, right? That's putting the bodies together, okay? So there's sex, looking good, standing tall, strutting your stuff. Sexualness, which is the perceiving and receiving of all energies. Copulation, putting the bodies together, the act of, okay? And then there's sexuality, which is always the judgment. I'm a heterosexual female. I'm a homosexual male. These are the definitions and the judgments that are what actually begin to cripple us in our sexual energies. They are the judgments that don't allow us to receive energies from everything and everyone. They are the judgments that start shutting down what our bodies are sexually capable of, with change, with transformation, with caring, with healing, with ecstasy. Okay? And then there's sensualness, which is you can have sensualness with the sunshine. You can have sensualness with a good hug. You can be sensual with an ice cream cone. You can be sensual with a good friend. You can be sensual with a lover. It is the touching and the feeling that the body loves so much. Okay? So there's sex, sexualness, copulation, sexuality, and sensuality. And what so oftentimes goes on is that people think that if they're being sensual with someone, right, like they're having a beautiful sensual massage or they have a very sexual hug, that that automatically means that it's about copulation or it's about sexuality. And it's really not true. Your body has a sensorial relationship with the world. Do you allow your body to receive all of the sensations, all of the nurturing, generative sexual energies that come from nature, that come from people, if you let it, that come from food, that comes from awareness? Do you shut your body down to having pleasure? Have you put up any barriers to receiving? Now, receiving feels very sexual, and receiving is very sexual, but not sexual, it's sexual. The sexual energies are what are part and parcel and akin and accompany consciousness. Sexual energies, the pleasure energies, are what consciousness feels like. So, where have you shut down the sexual energies in your universe? Where have you barriered against sexual energies? Where are you confusing yourself about what the sexual energies are, and where have you gone into a lot of insane constructs around female competition, around owning men, around owning women, around separating from people, around need, all these weird spaces and places we go into that have nothing to do with infinite perceiving, knowing, being, and receiving as the sexual beings that we are with bodies. So conscious sexualness will be an exploration of what it's actually like to have a body on earth, what the energies are available to all of us that will make our bodies sing with joy, glow from deeply within with aliveness, with awakeness, and with the joy and pleasure of having a conscious body. So, what do you know about this that you're pretending not to know and denying that you know? What potency with sexual caring have you been refusing that you truly could be choosing, that if you chose it would change all reality? And everything that doesn't allow that, destroy and uncreate it. Right, wrong, good, bad, online, pod, poc, shorts, boys, beyonds. And this will be a deep conversation into the places and the spaces where most people do not go, or most people are terrified to go, that if you will go there, will give you access to a level of potency and being and perceiving and receiving that is the future of consciousness on Earth. So please, come join us for conscious sexualness and the undoing of sexual insanity and the beginning of sexual caring. Thank you so much. How does it get better than this?